Hi everyone, Ironclad Cobra here and welcome to another performance comparison video between the AYN Odin 2 and the AYANEO Pocket EVO. Now it would have made more sense if I had the Odin 2 Portal, but since I don't have it, I'll go with my Odin 2 Max, which is the same chipset and specs as the Portal, apart from the smaller screen, because the Portal has the 7-inch OLED display, whereas the Odin 2 has the IPS 6-inch display. Apart from that, the chipset is the same, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 on the Odin 2 and the Odin 2 Portal. The battery is the same, 8000 milliamp battery. The controllers are the same, so you would still have an idea on how the performance will run between the Odin 2 and the EVO. Now, just to mention, this is a quick comparison, it's not a detailed comparison. So as you see here, the Odin 2 has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, whereas the EVO has the Snapdragon G3X Gen 2. So in the gameplay test, we'll see how these both chipsets will perform. The EVO has a bigger battery, 8600 milliamp, whereas the Odin and the Portal, 8000 milliamp. The EVO has a higher refresh rate screen, which is 165 maximum, whereas the Odin 2 Portal has 120. Now, as you see as well, the EVO has regular analog sticks, whereas the Odin 2 and the Odin 2 Portal has the smaller analog sticks. So the EVO has, more possibility and potential, but of course it comes with a higher price tag, and we'll see if that higher price tag will justify more power and more performance. One important info is that the Odin 2 has the advantage of having the 3.5mm audio jack, as you see here, whereas the EVO doesn't have that, and instead for the EVO we will have, just a sec, let me get the screen. Whereas for the EVO, we have to use the USB-C interface here to plug in USB-C to audio jack adapter. So that's the only advantage that the Odin 2 has over the EVO. Apart from that, we'll see how the gameplay runs. Just to mention, I'm running the PS2 emulator, the red version of Aether SX2, which is the Nether SX2, the red edition. I'm using Vulkan for my GPU renderer. All my PS2 ROM file types are CHD files. I'll mention all my settings in the video description. I'm running on default settings, 1x resolution. I'm not doing any texture packs, any hacks, so I'm just running everything on default. So let's start the gameplay test and see how both the devices or both chipsets will perform. So let's do some gameplay. Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII on both devices. So let's start with the Odin 2. This is not an easy game. Okay, so as you see, the average FPS was 30 to 35. That was not very smooth. So let's see how the Evo will perform. So let's see the Evo. Okay, I guess the Odin 2 performed a bit better than the Evo. As you see on the Evo, the average FPS was between 17 to 25, whereas on the Odin 2, it was 30 to 35 FPS. So I guess the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 on the Odin 2 was a bit better performing when it comes to the Dirge of Cerberus. Okay guys, that would be for today. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And always remember, we don't stop gaming because we grow old. We grow old because we stop gaming.